Welcome back. This is another pour. He's Dan, I'm Sean. And this is Knox.
Knox will be everywhere.
Yeah. Everything will be shaking on every camera because he'll just be running around being a derp.
He so badly wants me to throw this cigar for him.
No deal, buddy.
Toy cigar. I want to read what's on the band, but I know as soon as I pick it up, you're going to get really excited, and I'm not trying to disappoint you.
It's a cat toy.
Oh, it is? Does it have catnip in it?
Hopefully.
Yeah, until he ate it all.
It says Tough Cat Cigar.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. The level of focus is just incredible.
Okay.
Knox, you should, your dad should have made you like a
Lay down.
cool, trained murder dog. Really.
Why?
Just such an opportunity. He's there for it.
Yeah, but I'd rather have just a dog that's chill. That's what everyone thinks when they think Knox.
We're not talking Knox anymore, if that's what we're talking about. This is the second longest he laid down so far today.
He's just a nice, chill dog, man.
Mm-hmm. If I say like 3 words, he's up on this couch right now. And I could do it without saying his name, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He just loves to be loved, dude. He doesn't get enough love.
That's why he's here today.
Nobody loves him at home.
He was just looking sad when I was leaving. So I was like, you know what?
Well, he lives a sad life. He's just abandoned, left alone. Nobody pets him. None of that, dude.
Never.
Nope.
Never gets any love. He needs another brushing, though.
He sheds like a motherfucker.
It's just constant.
That part I don't know if I could do.
It's just constant.
My dogs don't shed, which is fantastic. So when Mandy's golden sheds like a motherfucker,
yeah,
it's like, man, that would be hard.
There's
that
just
part
tumbleweeds everywhere in your house.
Yep.
Constantly.
Yeah. Furniture, clothing. Is he still pissing on stuff?
Time to time.
Still a big piss guy. Still a big couch pisser.
Last Friday?
We're naming the days he doesn't pee on things.
Well, we were gone all week, so
I
was only
with
here
him,
on
I'm
Friday.
assuming?
Yeah.
He wasn't even able to.
No.
So, yeah, he's been doing great then.
Yeah.
Did he pee on anything this weekend?
No.
Because you guys were home?
Yeah.
Yep. Today was going to be his day, too.
Yep. He knew it.
He's taking the day off.
He's tired. He's so tired. He's falling asleep sitting up.
He's taking the day off. Chair's safe for today. Mark safe on Facebook from Knox Piss.
Jordan's jostling a rapper, though. That might get his attention.
No, he's tired.
All right, real quick before we go on, we got to do a special shout out for our buddy Tim because he brought his sons here.
Yeah.
And he thinks we're celebrities.
Big Tim's the best, too.
You know what? Anthony and Dominic, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching us and thinking we're bigger than we are. Listen to your dad.
Listen to your father.
We like him a lot.
He's the best. I told them while they were here, I was like, you guys got the coolest dad.
Yeah.
Your guys' dad is the coolest guy.
We love
He's always chill.
We love Big Tim.
We do.
And every time he comes here, like we're normally sitting in the office and then like Jordan be like, hey, Tim's here. We're like, okay.
Yep.
Out we go.
Yep. Yeah, listen, if you guys turn out like your dad, I feel like you'll be great.
Yeah.
Yep, I do.
One of you guys should play basketball too, because you're probably going to be 6'8".
I was going to say he's 6'7".
He's a tall man.
He's way taller than me. I know that.
Yeah.
Because every time I give him a hug, I'm like, fuck.
Big man.
I'm so much smaller.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for
NFL,
stopping by. Yeah, whatever. Dude, do whatever you want. At that size, you get to pick.
You get to do whatever you want.
Yep. You get to pick.
Let's get into it.
Yep. We drove the van to North Carolina because we had the dogs.
Oh.
Burton doesn't like to be in the very back by himself. That's not his jam.
Good news is it's not far to North Carolina.
Right. It's only a 15-hour drive. So at one point he got in the middle where the kids would sit, but because of our golf outing, the kids went down with my parents.
Yep.
So he gets up in there and he's laying there. And then I'm like, I need you to get in the back. And he's between the 2 captain's chairs. And he sits up and he just starts leaning back. And I'm like, buddy, you're just going to get stuck is really what's going to happen in between the chairs. And so then I go to grab him and he flails backwards, full back flop. I mean, like he was trying to do a backflip into the van. His bottom half stays in between the chairs and his head is on the ground, completely upside down, and his tail's just wagging. Dude, completely stuck. He's sitting there. He's like a turtle basically on his back at this point, but he's 125 pounds, I think now. Literally completely stuck. Ricky's driving down the highway. I am like ass up, front seat out the windshield, trying to shove him backwards. Can't. Thank God those seats go out. Like you can pull them apart. I go over there, pull the one seat apart, and then he just starts doing like an inchworm crawl backwards. Still can't get back there. I lift his ass up and just shove him. He does a backflip and he sits up and he's like, oh, shit, man, that was crazy. Just like shocked that this is the outcome of his experience.
Where is Evo watching this all from?
In the back, just staring at him like fucking absolute moron, dude. He flops into her and she growls at him. And I'm like, knock it the fuck. He almost died. He believes that was near the end of his life right there in that moment.
Well, he would have been stuck forever.
I don't know that he's actually ever been like truly stuck before that moment. I don't know that dogs get to feel that experience very often. Absolute moron, dude.
He's your dog,
125 pounds, laid on Luna's booster seat on the way home. Just curled up on it like he fit and passed the fuck out and started snoring.
So Aaron and Katie's dog, they've got a little dog, so little dog bed.
Yeah.
A lot of times Knox would just like curl up as small as he could on top of this thing. He's spilling off.
Of course. Yeah.
He's napping though.
Yeah. They like it, dude.
Doesn't matter if he fits, he sits.
I mean, I guess I don't think there's an understanding of like big dog, little dog.
He thinks he's a little dog.
So does Burton.
Yeah.
Yep. We've got I've been scheduling barrel picks with people. Just like send shit and we'll see if we like it.
Okay.
Matt from Augusta sending us some stuff.
Sick.
We'll see. And then he was gonna come up and then I didn't get back to him because he texted me on like Friday and then we had the golf outing. He's like, I'll just ship them. I was like, shit, man, sorry.
Yeah.
We're just kind of in the middle of some stuff. So he's shipping up samples. Striped Pig is shipping us samples.
Who?
We had that Striped Pig on the live stream with Cam in one of the 30 samples he sent us.
Mm-hmm.
And we both really liked it.
Okay.
But it's supposedly, I didn't know this. Who just told me this? I think Alves told me. Come to find out they're 9-year OZ Tyler barrels.
Oh, sick.
Which unfortunately we have here, I think. But
no, we don't have any 9 years.
We don't?
No.
But they are the mash bill that comes out of Green River's pick program, not the barrels we buy.
Yeah.
So it is different at least.
Yeah.
But the one that Cam sent us, we drank and we're like, that's really good. And I'm sure Cam told us and I just forgot that that's what he told us because neither of us thought it was Green River when we drank it. So.
Well, we don't usually think Green River, like our stuff as like Green River.
Normal.
Like their normal Green River tastes very different than what we normally work with.
So I believe they're all like, I think they have all Kelvins.
Nice.
Which obviously like
too old.
We've preferred in the past.
Too old. 9 years too old for Kelvin.
I don't know that. Cam picked like 2 or 3 of them. But
it's Cam.
Questionable profile.
It's Cam.
Very questionable man. And then I got a box of samples from Bluegrass. So those would, I believe all of those would be Elkwoods.
You say you got a story about those.
So, the catch up on the story is I wanted us to start working with Bluegrass for brokering barrels.
Can't stop yawning.
And then I got a hold of Kobe from Bluegrass, who I had gotten a hold of Kobe, come to find out, like a year and a half ago, maybe 2, like far more towards the beginning of Evernorth. And then it was one of those things where it's like, we got money for like 4 barrels at a time at the moment. You know what I mean? So then it was like, this probably isn't the broker for us to work with.
Probably not the barrels we needed at the time.
Yeah, like premium broker. They have normal stuff too, but they also carry, older age statement
crazy
stuff.
Shit.
And back then especially, barrel prices were like very high comparatively. So then on top of that, like a premium barrel, when premium barrels are even more premium.
You know what? We can afford a half a barrel.
Right.
You guys want to split one?
So it's kind of one of those things where it just like never went anywhere because it's like we don't have the cash flow to spend. We could buy 12 barrels of like 6 and 7 year product versus 2 barrels of like 10-year product or whatever it was at the time.
So how many barrels did you buy?
A lot. So so I reached back out to Kobe because we're working this premium label ideas coming to fruition. Are those ones too hard to put your thumb through? Or are you supposed to do that?
I don't know. It's easier to do
It
this.
looked
There
like
is a
you're
little
supposed-
tear
Yeah, okay.
thing on there. I've just always taken these ones off because it's just easier.
But the so I've been talking to Kobe again, and Kobe's like, we have these barrels coming in and these barrels coming in and these barrels coming in. They're not here yet. Like Thursday before the golf outing, Kobe was like, the barrels that you were interested in just got here. About worst
Perfect.
timing ever. Because
Yeah.
we have the golf outing, so couldn't just go down Friday. And then I'm in North Carolina the whole next week. And then you were out for the most of the week. And so it was like, shit, I really wanted to, like, we were getting these notifications. So it was like, come down as soon as they come in. They aren't picked over. This is best case scenario for us.
Yes.
So I tell Kobe, I'm like, hey, man, I have to figure out a day. I'm not sure when yet. And so then I'm down there and I'm like, man, it's probably just going to have to be like the Monday that I'm back. We can just go down there and pick barrels for the day and then come back.
I need to double check on this too. Is his name Colby with an
Kobe.
F?
No
Kobe.
L. Yep.
Okay.
No L.
I just sometimes
Like Jack.
You pronounce things a little different.
Kobe Jack.
Okay. I'm just looking for a double up on
His
this.
name's not Jack, but it's like,
I know it. Yep. Kobe.
like the cheese.
Yep. And
So-
that's pretty sure. Is that not
Wait.
Colby?
Is that Colby?
Yeah.
He's the opposite of the cheese.
Yeah.
He's the cheese minus an L. So, while we were down there, we were sitting there, and my parents had asked something, and then these barrels got brought up, and I said, well, I probably, like, we're gonna have to go to Kentucky Monday or Tuesday, and just like, fuck it, we just gotta go, and because they're gonna eventually get picked over.
Yes.
So what they got in was a bunch of 10-year Barton, but it's the 78-18 mash bill.
The one
not,
we want.
Not the 21 mash
Yeah.
bill that we don't love. So,
One second.
where are you going now? Jeez, oh fucking piece. Every time this guy goes, are you ready yet? And then he just always gets up and goes and does something else. You want to know why? You're getting warm now. This air conditioner's off. You're getting cozy. You're snuggling him in. So then I was talking to my parents about it, and the kids were going to ride home with us. That was the point, right? It's not going to be that loud. There'll be background noise.
Not
And
for puppies. You don't need
my-
any more
my
energy.
parents were like, why don't you just go there from here? And I was like, well, I don't have my own car. We drove the van. I could fly from here to there, but I could just go home and fly there. Like, we could all go and pick out barrels. So I'm like looking at flights for like Monday, Tuesday, what they look like, right?
Everything is fucking crazy.
Cheaper than you'd expect for being 3 days away. We've paid more to go to Kentucky before that.
I would guess like 800 a ticket.
It was $800 a ticket.
Yeah.
We've paid $1,000 before.
We have.
And that wasn't even 2 days away, which is
It was
wild
not,
to me.
yeah.
And that was out of MBS and same day return. So I'm like, in theory, this is as expensive as they get, and we've paid more than that, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I get a hold of Kobe, and I was like, hey man, like, can Monday or Tuesday work? And he's like, we can make that work. I'm out of town. I was like, we just want to get there. I know it's been a week longer than I would have liked for us to get down there. And then my parents are like, why don't the kids just ride back with us and you and Ricky just stop over there? And I'm like, Ricky already looked. It's like 3 hours out of the way.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting there and Holden's like, well, I want to go to Kentucky anyways. And Ricky's like, it's a 15-hour drive anyways. Then you don't have to travel Monday again.
Yeah.
Because that sucks. And the only flight option for a 1 day trip is leave MBS at 7 a.m., get back to MBS at 11:26 p.m. Yep. That's the
That's a
only
day.
It's the only option.
Well,
Yep, that sucks.
yeah, because they've cut down a lot of return trips from DTW back.
Yeah.
So like it's always like early morning, late.
Yep.
You might be able to get lucky and catch one in the afternoon.
There were two options back, period, like at all. And one of them was in Kentucky for an hour and then leave Kentucky. And it was like, that doesn't even fucking do anything.
You know what? Meet me at the airport.
Yeah. Bring, I guess, everything
You're
to the
gonna
airport.
have to buy a ticket and get through TSA.
Yeah. Immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be at my new gate.
Yeah. Whoa. We're going to do this in the airport at the gate. And hopefully they don't care that it's alcohol. So then I told Kobe, I was like, well, I don't even know if that works for them. So I'll see. I call Kobe and I was like, any chance somebody's around tomorrow and this is doable? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. Okay. He's like, my son's 25 years old. He'd love to be there. And I go, sounds good, man. Whatever works, you know? So then Ricky's like, we'll just drive to there. And then me and Holden will take the dogs on a hike. Like they went and hiked a thing, went to waterfalls, did a bunch of shit. Bluegrass. So for people who don't know, 99.9% of the time, if a broker's even willing to send a lot sample, if there were 300 barrels in a lot, you get a sample of 1 barrel and then you make your purchasing decision off that said barrel. And then you hope that the rest of them taste like the
anything
one
like
you
that
liked,
one
yeah.
that you got.
Or
And you
at
hope it's
least
just
better.
not a honey barrel
Right.
that you're like, cool, give me 100. And
Yeah.
they all taste like
you pulled
shit.
the best one, thanks.
Yeah.
And you hope that the barrels aren't empty. And you hope, you don't know any of these things when you're buying off lot samples. Bluegrass has created the greatest experience of all time for from the broker wholesale, like purchasing side of things.
To an NDP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to anyone. So how this works is I was talking to Kobe and he's like, how many barrels do you think you guys want to buy? And I was like, I don't know, somewhere around 20 or so. And Kobe goes, what
I'm
we
gonna
do,
find out how much money we just spent.
we've spent more before. And so, yeah,
Okay.
that's good news.
The number that we've spent though
Yeah, it's been
before
high, yeah.
is a lot.
Yeah. So we're sitting there and he goes, what we do if you're coming down to go through barrels for wholesale, not for barrel picks, which is so cool because no other broker does this. He's like, what we do is we pull, if you say 16, we pull 32 barrels.
Oh, okay.
He goes, we just pull.
If you say 20, they're gonna pull 40.
Correct. So he's like, we just pull, then you can go through them, see which ones you like. I'm like, it's like doing a barrel pick, but for wholesale,
Wholesaling.
which is the coolest
Which
idea
no
of all
one
time.
fucking does.
No one, literally, that
Yeah.
no one we work with has even ever fucking offered this. We have, the closest we've been to is like tasting that 1 barrel at Green River, and we were like,
I was
awesome.
gonna say
You know what I
Green
mean?
River, it's been on the table,
Yeah.
but not for the pricing that we normally get them at.
Yeah. So
They were like, if you want to come hand pick them, they're more.
well, yeah, I didn't never even ask them. The only person I even knew that did it just paid out their ass for barrels,
Yeah.
like you're saying. And so get there. Spencer was there, which is Kobe's son. He was the one that was going to host the whole thing anyways. And so I show up. Spencer's there. They have, I think they said 15,000 barrels in that barrel house. They have 1 barrel house and it's full, and it's about 15,000 barrels. So, he's got, set a bunch of there's 6 pallets. So, or 6 barrel pallets. Got a bunch of pallets out, and he goes, these are all of the barrels we pulled down. You can go through as many as you want. Cause Kobe's like, you probably don't want to go through 40. And I go, I'll go through 40 if you pull 40. And,
It's a long Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's not a light Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's a long Tuesday.
and so I was like, I got a driver. We're going to drive home after this anyways. I can take a nap in the car.
The seat's fully reclined in the
It
back.
is, yeah, it's what it is, right?
I'll be snoring away on
Yeah.
Dramamine.
Ricky can drive. And so
Like you.
get in there. I hit Kobe up also very last minute. I was like, dude, since I'm coming through anyways, any chance you have somebody pull a bunch of barrel pick samples and then we can go through them for Junkies
Gotcha.
and then look at picks for Junkies. It's kind of like a win-win. Like if we find something we like from the barrel pick thing, awesome. If we find barrels, like if there's some good barrels for wholesale, if both happen, that's literally perfect, So I get there, Spencer's there. A guy named Ben comes out, who's one of the owners of Bluegrass, and hangs out the whole fucking time.
Nice.
Awesome guy. Like Spencer and Ben were absolutely fantastic, like super hospitable. I call Alves Thursday night, and because I think I figured all this out at like 6:00 on Thursday. And I was like, I'll be there around noon to 1 on Friday. They were 10 hours from our Airbnb.
Okay.
So I was like, we'll leave, drive most of the way, sleep for a little while.
You said they
Let me
were
drop
west of Lexington?
Yeah, they're in Midway, which is like 20 minutes outside of Lexington. It's like northwest a little bit.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yep.
Couldn't be on the east side of like Louisville.
Fucking Owensboro, I
Yeah.
think is, yeah. And so we get over there. Ben's there, Spencer's there, Alves. I call Alves. I go, what are you doing tomorrow afternoon, dude? He's like, I don't think anything right now. Want to go through 42 barrels of Barton with me? He goes, yeah. What's it for? I was like, for Evernorth. And
He was
like,
just like,
"Oh,
yeah,
okay."
I'll be there.
He's like, where is that? I said, Bluegrass. So he shows up. It's 100 degrees in the barrel house.
Of course.
Yep. I was like, good news. About to sweat all of this whiskey out. Like it doesn't, I'm not even
Don't
going to,
bove
probably
yourself,
not going to
though.
get drunk. You know what I mean?
Gotta pace. Keep some water in there.
Dude, these barrels are sitting there. And he goes, I'll drill all of them. Here's a piece of chalk. Any barrel you want, you write whatever you want on it. You tell me what it is. Write whatever you want on it. And then we tag every one of those barrels for you. And then you get those barrels and that's it. So whatever barrels show up have been picked by you at this point. And I'm like, okay, which is fucking awesome, honestly. He goes and starts pulling samples. I'm like, we'll just go pallet to pallet to pallet, whatever. I walk over to the first barrel, knowing they're 10 years old, knowing they're 18% rise, smell and drink the first one. And I'm like, oh no, it smells and tastes just like the Barton we own.
Oh no.
It's cinnamon and dirt or earth, whatever you want to call it. And like that, like off,
Honesty,
like not good turkey profile almost. And I'm like, just put.
Do they all taste like this?
Dude, after the first, I'm like, there's no fucking way this happened like this. 3 extra hour fucking drive. Ricky dropped me off. I don't have a car. I'm not going to go through 42 barrels if they all taste like that because I know that profile and we already don't like it.
A lot of stakes riding on barrel 2.
I was so sad. I hit barrel 2 and I went, oh, thank God it tastes like all of the good Barton that we've ever had under like Hartfield or Buckner's or, dude, Ryan hits the first barrel and he goes, this barrel's really a different barrel. He goes, this barrel's great. And I was like, oh, thank God. That means so far 2 out of 3 are good. The one barrel I was like, I need you to try this one. He's like, I'll just start with you. We'll go do it together. So when we start drinking them, he's like, what are you looking? I was like, we'll use them for single barrels or blending or whatever, but I'm looking for the not cinnamon, not earth profile. And if it's got banana, that's even better. And if it's sweet, it's awesome. Like Barton makes good whiskey.
Some powdered sugar in there.
Dude, went through 42.
So Dan bought 38 of them.
Nope, 22. 22 of the 42. I go, can you guys do partial pallets? Ben looks over at Ben being one of the owners, looks at Spencer and he goes, yeah, there's your logistics guy right there. Spencer goes, yep, I love it. Like, he's just like, fuck, dude, I hate logistics shit.
Yeah.
Spent, I think 2.5 hours, went through those 42 in 2.5 hours. Ryan started spitting at about 20 barrels.
That's probably true.
I'm not a fucking quitter.
Yeah, but he takes much more of a sample per drink.
I think he was
being mindful of the 40.
Yeah, because normally it's like 4.
Yeah.
Maybe 6, maybe 10.
If you really know the people, you might get 10.
Maybe 10. And so we're going through them. Dude, okay. Here's the thing. Obviously, they all cost the same. Cool thing is, saw whiskey come out of every single barrel. That's sick. Yep. Like, what a cool experience. I was explaining to Ben that I was like, you guys doing this feels like the future of like the broker side because this is such a better experience for me to spend money with you. You know what I mean?
What do they eventually do with all the barrels that everyone passes on?
Well, the thing is because they have Elkwood, they keep a ton, right? Yeah. And then inevitably, I mean, like they brokered, what my understanding is basically all of the buff turkey, if not all of it.
Yeah.
There were some obviously not good buff turkey barrels. Some people won't go down and go through them, right?
Yeah,
so some people will just say, I'm going to buy 20 of those, send me 20. And he said, Kobe did say, he's like, we will do lot samples if you want. And I was like, I don't want that. What I want is to go down there.
Yeah.
Much
cooler.
Ben was like, dude, come down here as much as you want. We get new shit in all the, like, it's random when shit comes in, but like when we find stuff, we buy it and it comes in. You can come down anytime you want and go through shit. I was like, we will be here frequently because this is incredible. But the one barrel I did buy, we didn't proof most of them. We proofed one of them. One of them is so short and we are going to still buy it. It tastes just like watermelon.
Does that come at a discounted price?
Nope.
Perfect.
Ripe watermelon. Sugary, ripe watermelon.
You want to hit me with that price?
On the barrels?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not like, it's, they've been worse. We've paid more for a barrel that wasn't 10. I'd put it that way. Years ago. But actually, we've bought Barton that cost more than this.
That's the only one. Those are the most expensive barrels we've ever bought.
So less than those.
Okay.
So, and they're 10 and they don't taste like fucking dirt, which is great. That watermelon barrel, I walked over and I like drank it. I knew it was short because I saw Spencer tip it to get whiskey out of it after he drilled it.
Was he a big dude?
Spencer's 25 years old. Come and find out, a power lifter.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. So
he could make it look like a nice, easy row.
Sure.
Yeah.
We start looks like framed like a power lifter who's jacked though. He said he weighs like 185 pounds right now. His arms are big.
Is he like 5'10",
10 maybe?
5'10"?
Yeah,
Okay.
somewhere around there. Like definitely shorter than me, but not like Aaron Rabbage's height. You know what I mean?
That son of a bitch. I got a good story about that too.
Aaron?
Yeah.
So we're going through them, and he's just as I'm like, not these, like these three, not those three. He would grab those 3 glasses, rinse them, go pull new samples. I look over and he drilled this barrel, and then I see him under it, and I didn't see him tip one. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And I see him like stand up and look at it and then go back down and then grab it and tip it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that barrel's short. And then I walk over and see where he drilled it, because it's like they're just using the splint things. So I see where he drilled it. I'm like, okay, there's still whiskey in the barrel. It's not like empty.
Yeah.
And then I tried it, and I told Ryan, I was like, you have to come, like, fuck whatever barrel you're on right now. Come try this one. Yeah. The finish like falls off a little early, which is the only downside to it. I go, tell me what that tastes like. He drinks it. He goes, that's fucking pink Starburst, dude. I was like, I thought watermelon. I get like a melon note on it. And he's like, it tastes like sugar though, but like sugar candy or sugar fruit. I was like, dude,
that's good Barton.
I was like, listen, that barrel's so short, but that's the most unique fucking whiskey I've had in a minute. I'm like, we have to pull that barrel. Like, we have to. And then I was like, do you proof any of this stuff?
So back to the beginning of the conversation, we we're talking about like, hopefully barrels don't come empty.
Right. It's not empty. It's the shortest barrel I picked though. So
but I will say, if we ever were in that situation and got to drill like the BDD or BGK and we knew they're short,
we would have bought it.
We would have still paid for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was because there was another barrel that was really short, had the coolest, like it was the best front palate of all 42 barrels, and then got this fucking rotten note on the back. Like,
char heavy?
No, and it wasn't even that dark. Oh. It was legitimately like rotten melon, like a rotten muskmelon. Like, it had overripe and got mushy. And I was like, dude, that's such a it's like you can't even take that. That was a barrel Cam would have tried. I'm like, that's so different. It's cool, and picked
he would have
it.
Loved it, yeah.
And I told Ryan, I looked at Ryan, I go, what if
you write river roots on it, dude, and just ship it right to him?
I was like, I told Ryan, I'm like, we should buy this and just let Cam pick it. Like, I'm 100. That's how sure I am Cam would pick this barrel.
Could you imagine? He like gets here and tries it, and like, it tastes
no,
like
he would have loved it because it's rot. The front was brown sugar and fruit, and then the back was all rotten melon.
Fucking disrespectful as fuck.
He would have
pick sticker and put it on the bottle.
Yep. But then we were, so I only went through the 10 years, and then Ryan took me back to.
He would have been like Evernorth's Rotten Garden.
Yeah, he would have said that. Yeah. You're right. Glad we didn't do that. What an asshole that guy is, dude.
For me, he does have a pick sticker of you shitting into a tank.
Yeah.
And I think I'm bathing in it.
This is making me rethink my relationship with Cam again. Yeah. But we were going through the last 6. Ryan needed to leave, and then I was just going to grab a ride back to Lexington with Ryan because Ricky and me and Holden were going to go eat in Lexington. We drove over to a card shop because that's what Ryan and Bruce do these days. A lot of card stuff, Pokemon cards.
Oh, I knew what you meant.
And so we go over to the card shop. Bruce is in there shopping. Ryan's in there shopping, of course, looking at cards. And then Holden shows up there. They met me there. Holden shows
probably
up.
Made his day too.
Holden shows up and he's like, do you guys have... He's like, there's this one card. It's got the 2 birds. They're like in a heart. And so we're in a Pokemon card shop where all of the people in there are Pokemon card nerds, right? Because I don't know what he's talking about.
Yep.
Bruce goes, the Lovebirds? And Holden's like, yeah, that one. And the guy behind the counter goes, no, we don't have that card here. Because they sell individuals, right? Yeah. And Holden goes, I want that one so bad. And Ryan goes, it's $15K. That card's $15K. And I was
There's
like,
no cheap variations of that
what
one?
The fuck? And I looked at Holden and I go, of course you want it. It's $15,000.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like $1,500.
Right?
There's not like a fucking cheapy, not the Lovebird special one.
Nope, not that card. And I was like, what? So then I'm like sitting there.
You pull it and just win the fucking game of Pokemon?
Yeah,
for
you're done.
Grand?
You're fucking done. Well, dude, Ryan was telling me wild stories about you selling these cards. And he's like, it's cool when if you sell the card and there's never been a sale at that price, like you have the all-time sale, market, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, and obviously cards have been going up or down or whatever over time. So certain cards have gone up significantly. Some obviously haven't, like everything else. And Ryan's telling me a story, and I don't remember the numbers, and I won't blow up his spot on it. Ryan's like, I sold this card for this much. Like, I traded a shit ton of money worth of cards. Got this card for a lot of money, which was the highest sale of all time. And then I owned it. He's like, then X months later, I sold it for a new all-time
high.
He goes, that card is worth 8 times what I just sold it for right now.
You shouldn't have sold it.
It had a comma.
Oh.
And it's like, it was like 6 to 8 times what he sold it for. And I was like, what? And he goes, there's 16 of them that are graded PSA 10. There's 16. That's it. And I was like, oh, and he goes, it makes me sick. I was like, you could pay it off your truck. Like, you could just buy a car, dude. If you would have kept it for what? I think he said it was like 6 more months. That was the difference in time. 6 months, he could have, bought a car.
I mean, I would just tell him about Gabby's, one of the gals she works with, her husband had like Bitcoin and sold it when it was like good amount, like probably in like the early like thousands market.
Yeah.
Sold everything, paid off like all their debt.
Yeah.
Like, dude, fucking worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then it hit like 100,000.
Yeah, he would have been a millionaire.
Yeah. Well, I think she said it like when it hit 50,000, if he would have sold, like they would have just packed it on up and they were good for life, like generational life.
That makes you sick.
I mean, 1,000 versus 50,000. He paid everything off at 1,000.
Yeah,
so you figure it's like, you could
generational wealth.
You could have sold a couple of them and been out ahead.
Right. Yeah, you could have kept fucking 2 of them.
And that's like, probably a year different in time.
Well, that's when I ended up forgetting the box of samples in Ryan's truck. So I had to go to J-Hob, and Bruce and Ryan were hanging out in the back. And so I went in there, and Ryan was telling me those stories.
Open a lovebird. No.
Buddy, I was in there, and I walk in, and there's nobody's gonna be able to see it. There's a fucking 6-8 inch high stack, 4 stacks of cards they just opened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how, you guys just ripping packs back here? He's like, yeah, we were. Ryan goes, yep. Turned $1,000 into $200 real quick. Is what we just did. It's like $1,000 in packs. And he's like, yep. And he goes, this is the problem. When you pull, Bruce was explaining it. Like, he's like, listen, the coolest thing ever is when you pull the card.
Yeah.
When you open the pack and you pull the card.
Yep.
And he goes, now, if you own it, you own it, right? Like, it doesn't matter because you own it, whether you bought it or you pulled it. But everyone asks. Like, Ryan was like, everybody will ask, did you pull that or did you buy that?
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things. And obviously, if you pull a card that's worth $10,000, or if you bought a card for $5,000 and now it's worth 10, those are very different.
I see so many of the reels of like Pokemon shows and shit where people are like walking up and they'll like put a card down. First question, every vendor goes, "Oh, you pull that?"
Really?
Yeah. Everyone wants to know if
that's
they
what
pulled
Ryan
it.
said.
Yeah, they were like, "You pull that?"
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're like, people, no, I just traded. Like I had this, and this. I traded for that, but I really want to get this. I see you have that, and it's like, all right.
So we're in this card store, and obviously Bruce and Ryan are like super know a ton about it, like know each individual card and how much they're worth and all these things. And then this card shop is like, everything is like marked up a bit. Like a pack, instead of being $5 or $6 is like $10 or something. Yeah. And then the boxes behind in the wall that are still wrapped are worth more than 40 or 70 or whatever they're supposed to be. But you can go in there and you can buy Pokemon cards, and it didn't seem outrageous to me from like what I've seen even around here.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, and Holden's like, they had a bunch of like individual stacks of packs on the counter. They were like $10 to $15 a pack, depending on which generation it was. So Holden's like, can I get a pack? And I said, how about this? You can let Ryan pick one for you, and Bruce can pick one for you. I'll buy those 2 packs, and then we'll take off. Again, $10 to $15 a pack.
Oh,
Ryan.
Yep.
Goes, well, what do you blah, blah, blah. You like Japanese or American or English or whatever. He starts like chatting about
it. Can I get that Gen 1 starter pack
Buddy,
there?
He fucking, Ryan, from behind the counter, he goes, you want one of those boxes right there. It's a box it's got 5 packs or 8 packs in it. So, not 20 or 40 or bunch. Like 150 fucking bucks.
I knew what Ryan was going to do.
And Ryan goes, he'll take that one.
Yeah.
And Holden goes, oh, cool. And the guy from behind the counter hands it to Holden. Holden walks away. I go, buddy, we got to pay for that. I'm not going to not pay for it now. Yeah. Because I said, Ryan should know that if I'm letting Ryan pick one out. This is how good.
You had to set a lot tighter for Ryan and be like, you can pick any
one of
these
5 right here. Yeah. Brian also being Ryan, though. I walk up to pay for it, and the guy behind the counter goes, you're good. I was like, no, I haven't paid yet for that. And Ryan goes, no, you're good. Ryan, they must know them.
Yeah. They're
in there frequently. It sounds
that's what I was going to say.
And Ryan goes, no, you're good. I got it. And I go, you're not buying them $150 box of Pokemon cards. You're not. And Ryan goes, shut the fuck up and let me do it. All right, man. Thank you so much. He goes, though that box is me and Bruce's favorite. He goes, so just, let me do this.
Yeah.
It's on me. Dude, we just walked out with that shit. I was like, I didn't see nobody pay for it. Those guys must know Ryan well enough to be like, he'll pay for it.
They probably have a recurring account with him
Yeah,
or something.
probably
They probably wheeling and dealing, trading carts back to that guy. Especially with him doing the shows and shit now. So he might even be selling cards for that guy at shows or something like that. There could be a million different things.
Good guy Ryan's just buying, holding $150 box Pokemon
He anything
cards.
cool out of it?
Dude, every single pack had a hit in it.
Fuck yeah.
It was really cool. And then we went to that pizza place where we drank that really cool Willet. Me and Ricky and Holden did.
Oh, yeah.
Where the individual.
Is it Goodfellas or something like that?
Goodfellas. Yep. So we go over there to eat. Holden opens them. He's like, there's a hit in every car. In
pizza
every
sauce
pack.
over everything.
Like, that fucking pizza was incredible.
It's always good.
He's like, there's a hit in every pack. And I was like, really? Like, that's wild. And he's like, yeah. And then I sent a picture to Ryan because he had pulled some really cool ones. And Ryan's like, boom, that's awesome. I was like, dude, you made Holden this. Holden was so excited about this.
That.
So then when we went back to J-Hob, I was showing them to Ryan and Bruce. And Ryan's like, dude, that one's worth $30 ungraded. Some of those are worth, one of them was worth 120 graded.
Damn.
Some of them were worth some money. And I'll tell you off here what I got to try, but there's some cool shit coming from Wild Turkey at some point in the future.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're with Bruce.
Wasn't supposed to be there. Wasn't supposed to be trying it or whatever. Walked in, Ryan's like, hey, go hit that real quick. I was like, okay. And I smell it. I was like, I don't know what that is, but it smells fucking. It's in J-Hob.
Yeah.
That whiskey could have been anything.
You know what I mean? The sun, yeah.
And it smelled a little dusty, so I was like, literally, it could be anything. And I drank it, and then I look over and I was like, is that? And he's like, yeah, yep. And this is when these things come out. It's not finished yet. This is like a where we're at thing. It was so fucking cool.
We went golfing. Me, Gabby, Aaron, Katie, and Jordan, because she came up to Tawas and spent a couple days with us. And we took Q. So we go to this place. It's called Knoll View. The front, it's like a par 66 or something like that. Because the front 9 is all par 3s, basically. Okay. It's wild. It's fun, though. We're on the
What's back. It called?
Knoll View.
Knoll View? Okay.
Yeah. It's, what is it? Off, is that 23? Brandon? Is that 23?
What city is it in?
Yeah. South, well, if you keep going south, is that All Gray? And then you keep going south? Yeah, so it's south of All Gray.
Okay.
Fun little course. We were there on Tuesday, fucking dead. And we had Q. So, we would let him go up and, he shot he shot an 18. Because he would put every ball, 2 inches away from the hole.
And hit it.
And then just, knock it on in. Run, one of them. Aaron, I was like, oh, I look at my watch. I'm like, oh, this is not a driver hole. It's a short par 4 with water all in front. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna hit a 6-iron to a layup. And I'm like, I see the flag down there. Aaron goes, you can't see the flag. The hole goes left. All right, I'm gonna aim to the right. I'm gonna hit a big sweep and draw. Just been pulling everything that day. It draws a little bit. I go, ooh, that's not good. He goes, that's perfect. You said the hole goes left. He goes, you'll see when we get up there. We go up there, and I go, that was the flag I was looking at, buddy. He goes, you cannot see that flag from the tee box. I go, you can't see that flag from the tee box.
Oh.
You're 5'6".
Yeah. I didn't even think about that, dude. You gotta get him but you gotta get on the cart.
It right fucking at it, though.
Really?
It was great. Yeah. I was like, okay.
You can't see the flag. No, buddy. Most people can, actually. Most of us.
Mm-hmm. Most people out here golfing can see that flag. Let me tell you what.
Not you.
It was a ton of fun. We just played me and Aaron versus the gals because I had Jordan.
Did you guys lose?
1 by 1. We were just doing match play.
You won by 1?
Not by.
Good job, Jordan.
Yeah.
I believe Jordan.
We did.
You think you won?
We won the last.
Jordan said yes. She thinks she won.
No, on one of them, I made him real mad. It was a really short par 4. It was only 220 yards or something like that. Aaron, he goes, I'm going to bunt a driver up there. So he just half swings the driver and puts it right in front. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going for it. Smoke my 5-wood. Unfortunately, pull it into the woods. I go, that's gone.
Yeah.
We drive up there. I'm looking at Aaron's ball, and there's one just off the side of the green. I was like, what? Who left a ball here?
Yeah.
Walk up, my ball.
It bounced out?
Fucking smoked 2 trees and landed
Seriously?
on the green.
Nobody's luckier, dude.
Gabby goes up. She's like, that's not your ball. I go, I didn't put one down here.
Sure.
But we are putting for eagle.
But we're here now. One way or another.
That Pro V1 had a little rash on it.
I fucking bet.
Or two. It hit a tree so fucking hard.
I was going through my stuff at the castle yesterday. I still got Brandon's 5-wood over there. I need to bring that back.
I know. I was shocked he didn't bring it to the outing
It's at
on
the
Friday.
castle. That's why.
I would have went and got it for him.
Well, I found it.
Yeah.
It's in the ping bag at the castle. So
I'm really liking that 5-wood.
yeah.
Didn't even want to play it because they had a 5-wood, hated it. Love that one.
You just had the wrong 5-wood.
I did have the wrong 5-wood.
I've been there. Had the wrong 7-wood once.
Had the wrong
river.
putter. Yeah.
Had the wrong putter several times.
Had the wrong driver, so you broke it.
No, I loved that driver. But the Quantum Triple Diamond, god damn. That is a bad motherfucker.
What are you going to do with your GT3 now?
She's just going to rest. She's on break right now. She's on leave, paid leave. But we went to a place called Castle Bay Links in North Carolina.
Oh, did you bring your clubs?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Holden wanted to golf.
Well, you were driving, yeah.
Yeah. Holden wanted to golf. My dad wanted to golf while we were out there.
That's fair.
So we get over there. Holden always plays Links. The pro shop's at Castle.
That's sick.
Pretty freaking cool.
Dude, let's go buy the fucking castle
Uh-huh.
in Kentucky and make a golf course there.
Around it?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That'd be sick.
It sounds like it would make more money that way.
I don't know.
Because I don't think it's working right.
Well, I think they're still doing like
operate.
events there.
Oh, okay.
Because I think
you could still do events.
I think they've been doing like weddings and shit there.
We could keep doing that.
Absolutely.
We'll just pitch this. We'll go in at a very low price.
Yeah.
With the Hendersons.
We need that guy that built that golf course for like $5 million.
The Hendersons can probably afford them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're just the idea guys in this.
100%.
The Hendersons are the money people.
Yep.
We're the idea people.
They'll be like, you don't want to know what we paid for this castle. And be like, you know what? You ain't using it.
We don't even need to know.
Yeah.
Let's just put a golf course
Let's put a golf course there.
Let's get Johnny Golf Course Designer Man over here. He'll set us up something sick.
I cannot remember his name, but he's made a lot of golf courses in Michigan.
He made Pilgrims. DeVries?
DeVries?
Like debris?
Nick DeVries.
He made Pilgrims, right? That's that guy.
I think it was Pilgrim,
the
Kingsley.
Mines.
Yep, the Mines.
Yeah. That guy's a bad motherfucker.
Built a couple in Australia and Tasmania.
Yeah. The Mines and Pilgrims is really cool. So that's fucking, I mean.
He would walk through the Red Hawk, and there's one hole I know he'd fucking hate.
Because of the tree or something?
Hole 9. Dog leg left, and there's a giant tree. So you can put the pin behind the tree. There's no way to get your second shot on there for a close putt.
See, that's dumb.
I know.
I don't like that.
Because we played on my birthday. So we went out, played an 8 a.m. round, and Gabby and Katie were like, we should go there with you guys. And I go, that's not the course for you guys. We have a lot of trouble there. And she was like, it'd be fine. So I took a picture of the third hole, which I think I've shown you before, but from like the top.
Okay.
I took this one from the bottom. And I was like, you're going to need to really scroll on in to find the guy. So that's right next to the green.
Oh, my.
So if you look way up there, there's where we hit from.
By where that cart's at?
Yeah, he's walking out to the tee box. And that is only, he's playing forward to tee box. So we're playing the tee box behind it. And
That's
there's
just a tunnel then?
The tips are all the way up there on the back, right?
Gracious. This is a place Klein, didn't Klein say he loves that place too?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've ever heard anybody speak badly about that place.
It was a nightmare.
Really?
The greens, I was like, dude, it is the weirdest feeling greens ever. The top half inch was like mush.
Okay.
So if you hit a ball in there, it would just kind of crater
Plop,
and take off all the spin. So nothing would sit. So like I was chipping. I had Aaron losing his mind. I feel like that is the closest round I've ever put together for a sub 80.
Really?
Did not get rewarded. Chipped, hit the pin like 5 times. Lipped out about 5 times.
Oof.
Shot an 86.
Oh, that's such a bummer, dude.
On that one hole that I'm talking about, the 9th, like I hit one short. I had like an 8-foot putt, 3-putt for bogey.
Are you serious?
Went in the pro shop. I was like, hey, green, what are the greens running? They feel a little fast. The guy goes, they're not fast. I played it last night. I go, okay.
All right.
Well, I'm telling you what, right now, the only greens I've played faster were Sawmill when they were super fucking dry and Apple.
When they were intentionally really fast.
They were at 12 and a half the last time they measured them, and it had been 3 days of 100 plus afterwards. So it was like, that's 14 right now.
Yeah, they're fast.
Their greens were just fucking skating. You couldn't get any chip to sit.
Really?
Like I'm hitting fringe, and it would roll the entire green. I'm like, I don't know where to aim.
Yeah, what
right
am I supposed
now.
to do?
I have to putt this there.
Yeah,
and miss.
Yeah,
but just couldn't get lucky with anything
bummer.
to drop. We played another 18 after that. The guy was like, I can only get you out for 9. I looked out in the parking lot. There were 20 cars. Counted them, including ours. I go, can't get 18 in? He goes, nope. It's like, okay. We go out. We start fucking flying. I was like, dude, there's no one out
just
here
you
right
and
now.
Aaron?
Yeah. It was like, we were playing decent golf.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't super hacking it. So it was like, we're just cruising. We hit like the 4th or 5th tee. And I just see this old guy sitting there. And I like look down. There's people on the green. It's par 5. I go, you can tee off.
Yeah.
It's 550 yards.
It's a par 5.
So then I see the kids that were in front of us. They were tipping it on out. Started talking to them. One, he's going for the golf course management.
Oh, yeah.
Ferris.
Yep.
He could swing a fucking club, too.
Really?
The other guy golfed in high school. He was a senior, I think,
Okay.
at like Oscoda or something like that. So they were tipping around out. They were pretty damn good. And I walk up. There's like 3 fucking teams on the,
Oh, no.
the entire row. I'm like, oh, no. I go, that's probably why the guy didn't think we can get out.
Yeah.
The old guy must have bitched him on out because we never saw him after that.
Oh,
again.
for real?
Yeah, like they just fucking
took
gone. We just ripped through 9 in like an hour and a half after that. I was like, all right, we're cooking. Look out. There are about 14 cars in the parking lot. I go, we're making the turn.
Yeah.
Rip the turn, get done. Never saw another person again that day.
Really?
They like were not letting people out on the course. I'm
Why?
like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
When we got done, their league was starting.
Oh.
And the guy
they
that
were
was
padding
working
it for
there
league.
was on that league.
I see.
I go, oh, you just didn't want people out here for your league.
I mean, all of them do that. Like
Yeah.
the one day when we were trying to find somewhere to golf, it was like everywhere buddy just said 9.
Yeah.
And it was like obviously there's just an assumption. It's at least 4 hours for you to play 18. Our league's in 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever.
We cooked it out in like about 3 hours.
Yeah,
on that
for
because
18.
no one was fucking there.
Yeah.
And there's like, as long as you're not chunk fucking, like
hitting 20 shots
playing
a
whack
hole.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, we were just moving.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That
Second 18 didn't go so well.
it went worse.
I think it was like a 91 or something.
That's a
like
bummer.
that. Yeah.
You always want the second one to be better.
No, unfortunately, it got hotter.
Sure.
And the greens just got faster.
It's just
that big par 3, it says like 197 yards. If you shoot it, it says plays like 165. That was where I took my breakfast ball because I was like, all right, it's down in that valley. It was cold. It was like foggy that morning. It was only like 64 or something. Really foggy, dense air. I go, all right, I'm gonna hit 6-iron. Chunked it a little bit. I go, that'll be the front side. Into the shit. I go, oh, what? I go, 6-iron goes well over 160
right.
with a little chunk. I go, all right, I'm gonna breakfast ball this and see what happens. Drop it on down. I mean, pured one. Draw.
Still 6-iron?
Yep. I hit it hard. It was still low of the pin.
Oh, for real?
I go, this ball's going nowhere.
It ain't playing
right
160 then, yeah.
When we came back, I go, well, I know I got to swing a 6-iron hard. Yeah. Did not. Sailed the fucking green. Almost same shot. I don't even think I hit it as well. Sails the fucking green, hits a tree in the back, and bounces down. I go, it's almost a 2 club difference right now.
Yeah.
From 8 a.m. to like noon.
Especially all the moisture in the air. I mean, and then it just gets hot. Like that's a different game at that point.
That course is so much fun though.
Yeah.
Like you get to play a lot of different clubs. It's set up well. Like it's not as, I think Hidden Oaks is more challenging.
Okay.
Like you can hit pretty open on like a lot of them, but you really do have to play pretty tight golf to,
at some point
like,
in time
to score it all there.
Yeah.
So I like it a lot. There's not as much risk reward at this course than Hidden Oaks.
Okay. I like courses because I think it's because around here, like the ones we go play the most are like the same clubs every time.
Yep.
Driver, wedge, driver, pitching wedge, driver, another 50 sand wedge.
I get to use a lot of different irons there, which is I like.
That's nice.
I hate when it is Twin Oaks. It's like, all right, cool. Driver, and then it's at most an 8-iron.
Yeah, this is how beach is a lot of the time too.
Oh fuck! I mean, at the outing we just played on Friday, I think I only swung like 5 irons the whole day. 3 of them being par 3.
Yeah.
Only hit 1 good one.
Yeah.
The rest of them were fucking missiles 3 inches off the ground.
The problem is like when you get on like that, like at beach, if you get somebody who can hit the ball far, you're so shortened to almost every green. And then there's a couple holes where it's like, oh, I just can't hit driver.
Par fives are usually driver and then a wood of some sort. It's like, all right.
Yeah. The that castle place we went out, it was 106 degree heat index.
Oh,
that was a bummer. At noon. And then we get there and there's a starter on the first box.
So this is a really nice place.
It really wasn't. When you drive in, the sign says country club. I would equate it to like the quality of a Bay City country club.
Yep.
It's not bad by any means, but it's not like, I would say Apple's fancier. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
Like just
they definitely have more money invested into their
it feels like that.
Like their entire setup.
Yeah. But
he lays down.
I had my dad in Holden, so it was one of those things where it's like there was a golf course that was closer that was supposed to be the nicest one anywhere near in the area. And I was like, if I was going to go play alone, that's where I would have went. Because everybody was like, this place is fantastic. The layout's incredible.
North Carolina has a lot of very nice golf courses.
We drove by Pinehurst, which was, I didn't get to fucking see anything. We drove by it, but that's cool. That it was just like, there's a sign.
Why did I'm thinking, what's the one in New York that it's public. It's like the nicest public.
Oh, yeah.
People camp out for spots.
Yep. What's funny is I looked up the
Bethpage Black, is that?
Yep, it is. Because I looked up the best
it's something
public
black.
Course in every state. Somebody did an article on it, and that was the
And
New
I was
York
like,
one.
wait, why did I think that's in New York? But yes, Pinehurst is North Carolina.
And the tournament was going on while we were there, the Wyndham Championship.
Oh, yeah.
That was, come to find out, in North Carolina while we were there, because there were traffic signs for it.
Oh, I bet.
And but we get to this course, there's a starter out on the first tee. So, and there were two groups when we pulled up. So I'm like, we have so much time because there's two foursomes of old dudes in front of us. And it's 1,000,000 degrees. So it's going to be a long round no matter what.
The only thing that makes it better is if they were walking.
One of them was.
Oh.
And but then we get up there and the starter's like, hey, he's like, obviously Link style golf course. I mean, when you pull up, you're like, yeah, man, there ain't a tree in sight, bunkers everywhere, some heather spread out everywhere, whatever. Yep. And he goes, so, depending on how good, the guy was super nice. Depending on how good you are at golf, most people play let's say the white, their color scheme is very wild compared to everything around here. But
fancy
most people
places do that.
Play the whites. Some people, if you can hit the ball a little further, you could play the blues, but it gets a little hard from the blues. It went tips, blues, whites, gold, red, whatever. Yep. And so Holden and my dad always just play the forwards.
Yeah.
And then I was like looking at the card and I'm like, man, it's not a long course though. Like from
66
any of these, it doesn't seem like. And he goes, the blues, if you really want to like really test yourself, you play the blues. He didn't even say the tips, which is wild to me. And he goes, blues are like 6,400 today.
Oh, that is short.
And I was like, oh my gosh, now I'm going to look like an asshole because I'm going to play the blues. And you just said, if you're a good golfer, you'll play the blues. And I'm sitting here thinking, I wouldn't consider myself a good golfer, but I'm not playing driver
that's where
all
I would
day.
Disagree. I think you normally score in the 80s. I think if you're normally in the 80s, you can consider yourself a good golfer.
Dude, I wish I would have played the tips because my driver was
long for everything.
Beautiful all day. It was like my dad got to the point where he was like, it sounds different when you hit the ball with your driver. And I was like, when this club works for me, it's my favorite club. And then we have days where it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
But it was one of those days where it was like, dude, this is just that day. Today's the day. My dad's like, you want to hit it over that tree? He would like drive the cart up and he's like looking around and he's like got super into it. He's like, you want to hit your driver over that tree?
Yeah.
And then it will pop out on the other side.
Because it's your dad. He wants to see you do the thing that you like well.
Yeah.
So he's like, let's fucking do this.
Dude, I was hammering that driver all day. We got, I like hit thank God, a bunch of the fairways. Didn't have to play out of the heather even once. Didn't go in the sand once. It was incredible.
You gotta try the sand out.
Nope. I was good on that. Some of the bunkers, clear. So they had a huge thunderstorm the night before. Some of the bunkers were like fully washed out.
Oh,
my dad was in one and I was like, just take it out. because we're there to the point where they got trashed last night and they have not recovered. You know what I mean?
They're
you could see like the waterfall shit in them. Like
there's a fucking trench through them. Yeah.
The one of them like literally just had water in it still. It was like, don't play that. Dude, that's not fun. You're going to hurt something too, like your wrist or your hand. And then you're not going to have any fun. That sucks. And we're going to be out here for 5 fucking hours today in 106 degrees. I shot a 39 on the front with no breakfast ball.
Cooking.
And
I did use one on my 86 because of
the situation.
That fucking hole is a nightmare.
Is it that hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a bitch.
That's the one.
Not with weird weather. So
yeah.
And we were sitting there and we got done. Holden was struggling. The greens were impossible to figure out. Just like you wouldn't see a break and then the ball would just like snap and you're like, how did the ball get over there? Like I can't even find it.
We were doing that too. Like Aaron would look at it and like a couple of times he'd been like, I wanted to say I thought it broke left, but I don't even fucking know anymore.
Yeah.
Because you would like, I don't know if it was the way they were cut, but like the greens weren't like a very vibrant green. You know what I mean? Like it's more of a darker green, and they just hid everything. So like
almost
couple
like
of putts,
shade.
You would hit, and it would like go left, and it was like I had that going right.
Yeah.
And be like, okay.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Well, the guy's like, the starter's like, 18's really fun. Because I said, is there anything we should like look for? You know, is there any weird holes?
Give me
or whatever?
the insider tips.
And he was like, he's like, well, 18's like really fun. It's a drivable par 4. There were 3 drivable par 4s in that course, and from the blues.
So it is beach.
Yeah, and I was like, the problem was 2 of the drivable par 4s was like, good luck, bud. Like that ball is short, fucked, it's gone. Ball's long, fucked, gone. Ball is off to the left. It's a crowned green. Like you have to hold a green with your driver for it to be a drivable hole,
you
right?
Have to hit the front and have it pop up.
It's just like one of those. And if you don't pull it off, you're taking a drop no matter what, right?
Welcome to a 6.
So it's one of those things where it's like, I'll just hit an iron and then chip onto the green or whatever. But at one point I hit my drive and it was a very wide fairway and it was a relatively straight hole. There was a bunch of sand by the green, but there was sand on the sides of the fairway, but it's so wide that I told my dad, I was like, this is a swing away hole. Just hammer it as hard as I can. Go find it and play it again. I hit the ball and I like crushed it. Got a hold of like center of the club. Felt great. My dad was like, I can't see it anymore, like in the air. And I was like, it was hard to see for whatever reason. We get up there, and I was like, we from the tee box, because they were on the green, and I don't know how far these things are. Thankfully the carts had GPS in them. It said 412 to the pin from the tee box we were parked at.
That is such a love-hate for me.
The GPS in the cart.
Because that means there's going to be restricted areas.
Yeah, there were a lot of restricted areas. I'm not
going to be able to drive my cart.
There were plenty of those.
But like when you want to know if someone's in front of you on like a blind shot, or they'll always give a really good distance because they update all of their pins.
They know where
into
the flags
their
are and shit. Yeah,
it's really, really nice.
So we had 412 from where I was parked, which is just like in line with the tees. We get up there, shot with my rangefinder. I had 86 in, and I'm like, I smoked that. And it's in the middle of the fairway. I was like, this is like the best I can do, right? I get up there. My dad's over here, like kind of in the shit, hitting out. I hit a sand wedge, and my dad goes, I didn't see it. Where'd it go? And I go, it's right at the flag. I go, just stare at the flag. He stares at the flag. It bounces, and then it's like spun left. And he goes, that looked like it looks on TV. I was like, oh, this guy, I need this guy around more. Yeah. This guy's my hype man.
I was going to say ultimate hype man.
We get up there. He's like, that's a birdie. It wasn't that close. It was probably 12 feet, like when it settled out, right? I get up there.
He's got a lot of faith in my putting ability.
Lipped out the putt, and I'm like, you know what? A tap in par actually, would love to break 80. It would never been here, you know, whatever. And so I told Holden, I was like, listen, I might, after I shot 39, I was like, if I keep it together, I can break 80. If I fall apart, I won't. I'll be somewhere in the 80s realistically. I shot like 40 on the back. Oof. And I was like, 79 it is, dude. I'll take that 79. 100%.
I almost was broke down on hole 4. So directly after that, par 3 is a par 5. There are bunkers at like 240 or no, 230. So like, I was like, all right, pretty easy to carry. Smoke a drive, 289. I only had 198 in. I'm like, 6-iron. We're just going to roll this on up.
Yeah.
Smoke a 6-iron. I go, ooh, we have a chance. I go, I have a chance for an eagle here. We start driving up, and I go, a big bunker on the right.
Was it in it?
Even worse. So they keep all their bunkers like unmowed, so they're tall, rough on like the outside of them.
Oh,
couldn't find my ball. I'm like, where the fuck did this go? It was like embedded on the backside of it.
In that rough shit?
Under like probably like a 7-inch fucking like drop. It was just sitting in there like.
You went from thinking possible eagle to I hope I can par this hole.
Pop it out to the very backside of the bunker, and the entire green funnels down. Tap it off the green. I'm like,
going from eagle to bogey situation, dude.
Oh, we did. We fucking did.
Oh, that's a fucking bummer, dude.
I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I go, that's a 3-putt bogey because I needed it to be like 4 foot to the left.
Yeah.
And I go, that would have rolled onto the green.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a bummer, dude.
And we're like, all right, cool. Mentally checked out. I go,
that's
bogey
fair.
golfer anyways. We're here for this.
That's fair.
I just was very excited for about a half a second.
The problem isn't the expectation of bogey golf. The problem is the expectation of the eagle into bogey golf. That's the problem. That's where it becomes an issue.
Aaron was hyping me up after the shot. He's like, that is going to be so good. I was like, dude, it felt great. I was like, fuck yeah. Had just a little baby draw on it. I was like, maybe we get lucky.
Then
and
it
it
wasn't.
did get left.
Yeah.
Did not.
I'm looking at buying a used set of 7s. You know what I mean? ZXI 7s, maybe. We'll see. I don't know, dude. We'll see. I like yours. You know what I mean?
They're very nice clubs.
I'm actually just bummed you like them because my expectation was I'll just buy your used set.
They're very nice clubs.
Here we are, dude.
Fucking love them.
I ain't buying new ones.
No, I wouldn't.
I already bought my 5s were new.
I was going to swap out my 4 and 5 iron. Well, I don't have a 4 on the ZX for my Apexes.
Yeah.
I just hit that 5 iron fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think
I just
you need
hit
to.
it fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So I have no issues with it.
If I was playing Kleins, I would. Those Tacoma basically blades.
Yeah, they're blades.
But if I like with the 7s won. It said that the 7s were more forgiving or as forgiving as the 5s on my golf spy, I think last year or 2 years ago.
It feels that way.
So
because I've
like,
swung yours.
Yeah.
And I swing those just fine.
Mm-hmm.
The centers just feel better on the 7s.
Yeah.
When you hit them flush, you're like, that's fucking set.
Well, in theory, you're supposed to be able to control the ball better with the 7s, obviously. So.
Get a little bit more spin on them, a little more height. I don't have those distance irons lofts that are turned down.
I can hit yours farther than you if you want.
I would hope so.
With your
twice the size of me.
Old man shafts and your
those are stiff shafts.
Little baby grips and all these things you got going on.
They're mid-sized grips.
Oh, because my son, as you know, big shit talker.
Oh, of course. I've met him.
Big shit talker.
He told you he beat me and was 14 strokes down.
Yeah, he said,
and then goes, well, we didn't finish.
He told me he was gonna beat you, and he was 14 strokes down
on a par 3 course. So
we went out when we got back Saturday night. Holden's like, I want to go play like something on the simulator. I was like, okay. So we go out there and he goes, you're gonna give me 7 strokes and you're gonna play the tips and I'm gonna play the fronts. And I was like,
fair.
Okay. I'll give you 30 if you want them. But.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably pretty fair.
And we get out there. He just went from a period where he was doing all these golf clinics.
Yep.
Practicing almost every day. Going and getting coaching sometimes 2 days a week. At least once a week.
Kid's addicted.
2, the clinics are over.
Yeah.
Hasn't been practicing. We golfed once in North Carolina. We were there for basically a week. And it's like, so he hasn't been swinging golf clubs. And I told him, I'm like, you don't understand. I'm not to the point where I can just like not golf at all and then golf good still. You know what I mean?
Chad at the country club. Like, this is my 4th round in 2 months.
Yeah.
And it still looks like a PGA pro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Klein can like take time off and still, these people have been doing it for decades, realistically. So it's like, this is just I've been doing this for so long, it's normal. And I was like, I'm not there. And you've been golfing less than I have by a significant amount of time. You're not going to be there either. He doesn't have this understanding, which is fair. He's 11. But we get out there, and then Luna wanted him to go swim with her. And he's like, well, we're playing golf. So then I was like, let's make a bet because I don't want to go swim anymore because I've been swimming all week. I don't like swimming, but I'll do it with the kids because they like it and we have fun. I have fun having fun with the kids. I don't have fun in water. I don't like that.
I'm with you.
And so I was like, I would love if you would swim with your sister. I'll come hang. Like we sit with them outside so that they don't drown and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'll come hang out. I would love to not swim if I don't have to. Holden's like, all right, let's do this. You hit my old Wilson driver that's got that, like, I can bend it in half. He's like, you hit that. I'll hit my driver. Let's see who hits it farther. I go, deal. If I win, you're going to swim with your sister? And he goes, yep. I go, sounds great.
Yeah.
Cool, man. And so he hits his drive. I don't know, he hit a drive 178 or something like that. I get that. He's like, we get 2 golf balls. I'm like, okay. He goes, you get 1.
Oh, Daddy's going to need 2, though.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Isn't that like really short, though, still?
Yeah. It's a kid's club.
Yep.
I hit the Wilson 198 first swing. And I go, didn't need the second ball. So then he's mad, right? So then he goes, if you can hit your driver over 300, I won't even complain about playing or swimming.
And you're like, how many do I get though?
And I go, cool. Sounds great. And he goes, you can have 5 golf balls.
There you go.
And okay. And I'm like, then I'm sitting there thinking, I really didn't warm up to hit my driver a long way.
Dan goes to the driving range, pumps up the elevation to 14,000.
And so I'm sitting there and I tee the first one up and it's like now I'm allowed the rollout. Mm-hmm. So this isn't, I
that's fair.
Specified this beforehand. I said, I'm not going to carry at 300.
Yeah.
If I get one to the total is over 300, we're counting it. And he goes, yep. I said, sounds good. Hit the first one's like 270 or 280 or something. Hit the next one is somewhere around there. Hit the next one that carries 280, but it lands outside of the fairway in the rough, so it doesn't go, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, I only got 2 golf balls left. We got to get to the point where I just have to swing as hard as I can and hope that I make it. On the 5th golf ball, I hit one 317, and I go, have fun playing, bub. And he goes, are you serious?
Have fun playing.
And he's like, I'm not doing it. And I go, I want you to know, I just did that in flip-flops for you. And now you're going to go, dude, we had a deal. And you know what? I won both deals, Chief.
We pay our debts.
Then I was sitting there thinking, actually, I want to see how far I can hit the Wilson driver. I feel like if I swing it as hard as I can, It'll can break the shaft, right? And I don't want to break it because Luna might want to use it at some point, whatever. His has a real graphite, like maybe regular flex shaft, let's say. And so I was like, I can swing his probably about as hard as I want. And the head's titanium. I'm like, it'll be fine.
With the shorter shaft, you shouldn't be able to snap that. Yeah.
I hit his 247 yards right down the middle of that fucking fairway on that sim. And he goes, are you kidding me? He's so mad. And I was like, good news for you. Not a club problem. Bad news. It's a you problem. You know what I mean? So
just squashing your kid.
I go, I want to see if I can hit it. I want to see if I can hit it farther. So I hit it like 3 more times. The one I hit, and he goes, what was your club speed on that?
Oh, I bet it's fucking crazy.
They're so short. It's like, it's short. It's as short as my irons probably. So it's one of those things.
The weight on it.
I know, but I'm not generating.
It's so light.
It is light.
I'd assume you could still probably get like 104, 105 out of it.
I got 105 on the last one.
Yeah.
And I got 105 miles an hour club.
That club is not meant to see.
I got 148 ball speed on her. And I was like, I looked up and I go, it's 105. I go, oh, that's faster than Sean swings his driver. Holden goes,
it's close.
Is it really? I go, yeah, and it's the same ball speed too. Luna goes, send him a picture. Send him a picture right now. And I was like, oh, I definitely should have done that.
So nice to her too.
I should have done that. Oh, it was incredible. I was like, this is absolutely amazing.
Poplawski said he used to swing his 5-iron like 105.
What?
He said, because I asked, no, it was a 5-iron.
Doesn't even matter at that point.
Because we were talking, after he smashed the first drive at that outing. I was like, what is your fucking club head speed? He goes, not what it used to be. And it was like,
I think he's around Klein's age, isn't he?
He's a little younger than Klein. I think he's mid-40s.
Okay.
I'm going to guess he's like 46.
Okay.
That is just a guess, though. He was like, I used to have my 5-iron swing speed at like 105. I was like, oh.
That's insane.
Oh, buddy, that's cooking.
It's just the most efficient swing of all time.
That's cooking.
At that point. Like, that's insane. I can't do that. That's crazy.
That's PGA.
Yeah.
You're getting one.
If they're trying to do that.
5+ ball speed out of a 5-iron.
That's wild.
Go ask JoJo. She'll let you out.
You know.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Oh, that needs to be at the beginning.
Yeah, I'll cut it in. So I was thinking about it earlier. I was just going to cut it in the beginning.
Yep. Hi.
So good vacation, though?
Fantastic. Probably one of my favorite I've ever done.
Yeah.
We went to this place. I'm not even going to say where it's at. I don't want to ruin it. I went to a bar to pick up pizza one night. There's a bartender there. I was like, you have to order the pizza there.
Mm-hmm.
And they make the dough every day and shit. Like, just a cool little spot. It's a tap room that all they do is pizza.
Yeah.
And they make the dough there. They make everything. They make the pizzas there and everything. Sat down. I was like, I'll take that beer because I didn't drink because I'm with my mom and dad they came and stayed with us and everything. So I don't drink outside of here around them. And so for whatever reasons. And so I go down there. I was like, I'll take that beer and then I'll put in these order for pizza. I'll drink my beer while I wait. So I'm drinking the beer and then the bartender walks over and she starts chatting. There's a guy from Wisconsin there. that moved there like 8 years ago. So I was asking him
You're
about
just making
hurricanes
friends,
and
huh?
stuff. Yeah, which I don't do at bars.
No, you
I
don't.
like to be left alone at bars.
Mhm.
It's in a good mood. It was a good time.
Was this after golf?
No, this
Oh.
was a different day entirely. This is like 3 days later. But I was sitting there, I was like, man, this place is awesome. Like, we've been to Carolina Beach, and we really liked Carolina Beach. But I was like, and we've been to Florida a million times, it feels like at this point. And I was like, I would never go back to Florida and come here every time.
Yeah, because we went and visited Gabby's sister in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Where does she live? Wilmington.
Oh, that was 40 minutes from us. Because Ricky and Luna and my mom went shopping there.
Great little place.
Yeah. And so we were on like a little island.
And I do agree. I would rather go to North Carolina than Florida.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And
almost the same weather.
Yep.
Just
very
a
similar.
little nicer though.
And not trashy, not dirty everywhere, not a million fucking people everywhere either.
It's a little touristy in Wilmington.
Well, I'm sure. That's one of the bigger
because you're much
cities.
closer to the beach and stuff.
You're not far from Myrtle either in Wilmington. So
well, we were there when they were shooting like Outer Banks.
Okay.
At one point in time.
Really?
Because like they shut down this big section of beach and we're like movie crew basically.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I was like, they must be shooting a movie, and someone was like, no, they're shooting the next season of Outer Banks there. Like, that's cool.
They actually shoot it on the Outer Banks then probably.
Yeah,
that's cool. But I was asking about hurricanes and just stuff like that, and I was telling them, I was like,
sucks.
We've been to Florida a bunch and different beaches and different cities, and we've been to Carolina Beach and whatever. And I was like, this is by far my favorite place we've been. And she was like, we're so fortunate. The beach is huge. It's sandy as hell. The ocean water was incredibly warm, like the whole time we were there.
Yeah.
She's like,
that's a problem.
Never gets dirty ever. Never, ever. And she's like, we have 2 to 3 days a year where we like track hurricanes. But she goes, we're far enough north that like the guy's like, I've been here for 8 years and I've never even left.
Up and around.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I've never even left. Like, I've never had to worry about leaving.
Because most of the times they hit about Florida and just kind of crash on in. They don't usually come up.
Well, it was what, 1 or 2 years ago, there was a bad hurricane that hit North Carolina.
Yep.
And it was abnormal that it hit North Carolina. You know, like that it was that far north. And so she was like, but she's like, don't tell people. Don't tell people. She goes, because it's not really,
like
it's not super touristy.
Yeah.
And it's like, everyone we met was nice. Everyone on the beach was nice. We had never, dude, we could walk down to the beach at 2 p.m., go down there at 7 a.m. Our Airbnb was on the ocean, like on the beach. And so it was one of those things where it was like, there was never a point where it was like, oh, the beach is packed today. There was a pool there for Luna. It was like perfect.
Okay, so you guys had one big Airbnb?
Yep.
How far away was your parents' room to your room?
Different floor. They were on the third.
So they didn't hear you screaming after you came home that night and were just fucking because you shot a 79 there?
It was a good vacation.
Yeah.
It was a good vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a great vacation.
You came home, slapped Ricky in the ass and said, it's on tonight. Daddy shot a 79.
I said, I broke 8. She said, how'd you golf? I said, I broke 80 today. She said, oh, good job. That's how far that part went. You know, nobody fucking cares. My golf people aren't there. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
My golf buddies are gone.
That's fair.
So it's one of those things where it's like, yep, cool, good job. And I'm like, all of my friends would have been like, Dan's driver was
She's like,
great
Scotty shot a
today.
60 today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He shot a 61, 68, 61. What's your fucking
Did you watch
problem?
the FedEx, by the way?
Just the end of it.
Fucking the dick out that man just pulled.
Scotty?
Yeah.
On Sunday? We watched Sunday.
He was like, I'm like 6 ahead.
Yeah. How about 8
Shrank
or 9?
a little bit, and he was like, you know what? I'm just going to birdie out.
Yeah. We were, I turned it on. We watched like a little bit on Saturday, like on and off.
Yeah.
And Scotty ended Saturday, obviously, in the lead with Burns right behind him.
I think he was still 5 or 6 up going in on Sunday.
4. 3. It was 3 or 4 going into Sunday because it was close enough that it was
I think I caught it at like he was already through like 7, and that was when he was like 5 or 6.
He was on fire on Sunday, and we were watching it, and then we turned it on Sunday, and I was like, we didn't see the very end of it Saturday, and so my phone just like my Google News thing always just tells me the leaderboard.
They're like, you've Googled this before, you care,
and so I showed Holden, I was like, it's Sunday, and Scotty's up by 3 or 4, I can't remember. Scotty's up by 3 or 4. I go, it's not worth watching today. And he's like, is it always like that? And I go, with him. Because
if he's in the hunt, it's worth watching.
Yep, that's
when
it.
When he's out in front, it's like, oh, that tournament's over.
And it can't be Sam Burns in second either. That's the other problem. Because he'll fall apart because he does this. He gets in first and unfortunately loses.
He kind of did.
And the guy
Sunday
seems
too.
great. Like it's like one of the guys where I told Holden, I was like, even if Sam Burns wins, that's cool. Because he seems like he's a cool guy, it seems like. Not an asshole. not a weirdo, like cool golfer. And then it just started rolling. And then I look at my phone because we had went to the farmer's market, or not the farm. We went somewhere Sunday. And so I was looking at my phone. Oh, the fair. And I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, oh, Sky's up by 7. Sky's up by 8. And then I'm like, Scotty's 17 under, and the next is 9.
Yeah, he could have taken a nap for a while, played with his putter for a whole hole, and still won.
Sam Burns got back to tied for second. What's his face? The
Im.
Yep, Im.
Yep.
Finished his round, and Sam Burns is tied on 18, and then bogeys 18 to go to third.
It was
and
tough.
I'm like, this poor guy cannot keep it together in these scenarios.
It was a tough bogey too for him.
Dude, the putt was so fucking far for par,
and
it was like, dude, that sucks.
I think that's the one he had to take a drop though. I think.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he cooked it. I think that was the one he cooked over the green and had to take a drop.
Okay, Holden was like, it's just crazy. These guys are just so good at golf, and I go, well, they get paid millions of dollars to be good at golf. This is what they've done with their lives.
Yeah.
Like this has been their life. Most of these guys have done.
You're
this
11 years
their whole
old.
life. Yeah.
And by the time Tiger Woods was 11, he's practiced more than you've even thought about in your life.
He's been playing for as long as your sister's been alive. When he was 11, you know. And then as soon as he said that, is it Harvind or some whatever?
Hovland?
Yeah, maybe it was Hovland.
Victor?
No, it wasn't. Maybe it was. Nukes a 3-wood into the water. I told him, I go, that guy just hit it in the water.
Yeah.
He goes, no, he didn't. I go, swear, why? I'm sure they'll show a replay. They show a replay and it goes in the water. And I was like, this is how hard the game is. These guys are the best in the world.
They just make it look really easy.
Yeah, but I was like, these guys are the best. Every one of these guys is currently the best golfer.
Yeah.
That's how this works. And I'm like, every one of these guys is for sure top 150, 200 range in the world right now.
Peter Finch.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like a new series he's doing where he's like playing all the tournaments and stuff in Europe to try to like basically become pro.
That's cool.
Good series.
Really? I love that guy.
He's playing well too.
I love that guy.
The one that I just watched,
really
he was
good.
like 2 or 3 under. He was like, I played okay. He was like, dropped a couple shots, and I was like, you're 2 to 3 under.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good round.
Yeah. Pros do 2 to 3 under sometimes.
Yeah.
Sky shot 68. That's only 4 under.
It was an easier course.
Sure. Well, that's fair.
But I mean, he's in like Scotland or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's a linked style course and shit.
It's probably what he's used to, though. I mean, I'm assuming he's. Did you watch the newest Good video?
Yeah. Damn.
Did you see that coming? The $25,000 one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, we didn't, because I was watching it right before putting Q to bed.
Yeah.
And it just got to the end, and Gabby goes, all right, get ready for bath. I go, I need to see this on the 18th.
Play out. Yeah.
And then like how well Sharf and Garrett held that together, and then Colin fucking couldn't in the boardroom scene. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Buddy, I tell you what.
I was with Bubby. I was like, this is not a
it's too
fun
far.
joke.
Ricky
like,
even
25,000.
Yes.
And
Ricky
like
was
they
like,
just kept
that's
going,
too
and
much.
Bubby was like, he goes, hey, this is like good content.
But a bad idea.
Ethically, like, this is a bad idea.
I told Ricky, I was like, Bobby did this with the Mo Slopegate stuff that was in the Internet Invitational last year. And I was like, I go, this is how you know that he is clearly a good guy.
Yes.
This shit bothers him like a lot. He started that video. He's like, you want me to just lie to Sharf the whole day? Like, you want me, and like
Steve's voice,
comprehend
like
it.
You could tell how nervous and like off Steve was in the boardroom. Like his voice cracked at one point in time, and he just kept like uncomfortably like laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh dude, he is going through a blender.
You could tell that it was one of those things where they were like, is Sharf telling us he's like out?
Yeah.
Like, is that what this is? You know what I mean? Like, is it that bad that Sharf is like, I can't do this now?
Yeah.
And when they cut, Colin is the guy who's putting together all these like ideas in the production side. That motherfucker has to be the best one of all time for YouTube golf.
Can't let him go.
Like all of their road trips, all the games he puts together, all of these things. I was telling Ricky, I was like,
he must make a lot of money.
Dude,
good.
He's got
by now. Someone would have posted
100%
just because of how good he is at editing and ideas and shit like that.
When they were like, when Garrett was shopping for Sharf, and then like, and you watch Garrett shop at the beginning of the video, and then they would cut, like they showed at the end.
I like how they did it too, because it was like, you could tell it's just shot in log.
The color scaling.
And then it would pan over and then be like color graded. And you're like, oh, fuck.
And it was like, dude, this was a genius idea. And the way that they put it together, the thumbnail, the title, no, you would have never seen it coming.
No.
And then the way that Sharf reacts at the end, and Garrett's like, I fucked up.
It was
Like,
perfect,
this is
too.
bad.
Like, it wasn't crazy over the top.
No.
It was like, it
was real.
He genuinely, like, looked fucking just beaten down about it. And was
at one point, one of them was like, Sharf was crying in his car.
Yeah, Garrett said that.
And then one of them saw him, and they were like, wait, you were actually crying? And he goes, I was acting.
Yeah.
And Bubby's like, you can act like that? You can do that? I will say this, too. Coming around on Sharf. I'm coming around, dude.
He was normal during that video.
I'm becoming a person who likes Sharf on Good. He was
normal during that video.
I used
Gabby
to not
was
like
like,
Steve.
man, 25,000. Like, she's like, oh, that was so much ago. They're all millionaires.
Yeah.
25,000 really isn't that big for him.
It's still one of those things where it's like you're making 25,000 off a tournament in theory, right?
One round of golf.
Right.
I felt bad for Steve.
Dude, 2 under through the
He was 4 under.
Through like 5 or 6. And then he fell back, right? A little.
Because he started throwing him away.
Yeah. I mean,
he goes, I was 4 under and threw 3 balls away.
Yeah, on purpose.
He goes, that was going to be the round of my life.
Yeah. He was so mad at
I was like, man, I wish Sharf would have just golfed a little bit better.
Yeah. So Steve could have kept going.
Yeah. Because I was like, for Steve, he doesn't actually need to throw it.
Sure.
He could just have a normal Steve day and be like 3 or 4 over and be like, oh, okay.
Watching Getty be like, I'm going to nuke this over the green.
And then chunked it. And he was like,
he
goes, oh,
he's like, it's almost perfect.
He was like, where's Matt at? He goes, fuck, how am I going to fuck this shot up, dude?
Oh, that video was incredible. If anybody watches golf YouTube content, that video was so incredibly well done. Yeah, spoiler.
You can still watch it. It's great.
It's still so worth watching. I had Ricky, because she doesn't watch like the 2-hour-long golf videos with me. I had her watch the end because I'm like, I don't know how this ends, but this is insane. And I hadn't watched them show that Sharf knew yet.
Yeah.
So we watched that part together. And I was like, holy, when he walks into Sharf's house, he's like, you ready? And I was like, no fucking way. Like, how incredible that was, dude. And then Sharf's like, yeah, dude, we got the baby coming. And then Bubby
played right into
Bubby
it.
Was like, dude,
he goes, he's going to sink a fucking putt and be like, that's for my baby girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, I would have probably broke.
Bubby was like, well, this isn't a good idea. You could just tell. I was like, Bubby's he's a real friend to all those guys.
Let's see. We've been going for an hour and 20. We're going to start working on Arctic.
Yep.
To get that wrapped up soon.
Those barrels from Bluegrass will be here in like 2 or 3 weeks. So
are we putting those in?
They can
go in.
Yeah. 10-year Bartons.
We've got more Green River coming.
The profile on those Bartons will match a lot of the tank.
Perfect.
So
we got more Green River coming. We got to get that wrapped up. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Then
I talked to somebody about the pole barn thing. They were like, they will build it and then pour the slab.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, do they do it like sometimes this way and sometimes this way? And he goes, it's easier for them to pour the slab without the building there because they have,
you don't have to move so much concrete. Right?
He goes, but your construction guys have to come out and set all the footing when the cement guys are here. And he goes, they don't like to do that.
Yeah.
So he goes,
I've seen them built both ways.
Yeah. He's like,
so we're working on the barrel house. We need to talk to an engineer still so they can tell us what we need to do for groundwork.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to bring in a fuck ton of sand, probably a good amount of gravel.
Yeah.
To set a good foundation to put thousands of pounds on.
Everybody's telling me that has like recently built large things that it's way cheaper than I thought, which I love that. That's beautiful.
Well, your number was asinine. I told you that.
300 grand.
I said half of that.
I figured cement would be as much as some people are like, it'll be around that amount.
It'd be like 50, 60 for cement, I bet.
The one guy was like, I bet it's 30. I was like, that would be incredible.
On a 4-inch pad. Did you tell him?
Nope, he said 6.
Oh.
He was
4,000 or 5,000 PSI?
I don't remember.
Because we'll probably have to do 5,000 PSI.
He's like, I would bet you it's between 30 and 40 for the cement and everything. I was like, that would blow my mind and be great because I just assumed it'd be a lot higher.
4 high adds a good amount more weight.
Sure.
So I figured it'd have to be 5,000 PSI.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, normal concrete's 4.
Okay. What's the shit in front of the barrel house?
4? Oh, that's regular concrete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it, do that.
Well,
that'll hold up forever.
Probably not.
Bluegrass he's like, we're building another barrel house. So talk to them about how their whole system works. It all makes sense. It all is all good.
And then hopefully soon-ish we'll have the new labels for the higher age-dated product.
We're just looking at, I said fuck it, and I just ordered press proof so we can see them all in person.
That'd be nice.
I was like, one of them is like a scaling color, and I'm like, we have to see that. I don't need like a digital mock-up. I need to see that label.
Yep.
So
we got those coming, Arctic coming. Eventually, we'll start working on the next Night Stalker and Exodus.
We still
have our projects coming. Dan's got the labels in.
Yeah, I got to check I submitted all the formulas.
Hopefully those will be approved soon.
Formulas might be. I haven't checked.
And then we'll get those 3-packs on out. We're going to make Jordan build 1,000 boxes before she leaves.
Next week?
She looks excited.
I was going to say.
She can start tomorrow. She'll be done by Friday.
Where are we going to put all of those boxes?
I don't fucking
That's
know.
the problem.
We have no place to
We could build them right now. We
Yeah.
ain't got this building would just be full of them.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what? This space is box space now.
I mean, it'd just be like our last recording area. Just
That's
fill
true.
it up with shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But
the
yeah,
nice part is the boxes will leave at some point.
Yeah. Plenty of stuff coming. A lot to do.
Yep.
Bottling party this week.
Yep.
Well, it'd have already happened by the time this came out.
Wisconsin is approved. Wisconsin, I believe we can just send shit there now.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Like registration's even done.
Rip it.
Florida registration's done.
Arizona,
we're still waiting. Arizona's going to hold process, come to find out. Wisconsin and Florida are like, you want to sell shit here? Cool, man.
Sounds good.
So we'll be in those 3 states here in relatively shortly.
Single barrels, though.
Yep.
Not distribution for normal bottles, I guess.
I'd really like
that.
I'd really like to. It'd be fun to send like a little bit of Arctic everywhere. Doesn't have to be a lot, because the distro will just take whatever we have to send them.
Blend more.
I'm sure we got a lot in there right now. We got 9 barrels in there right now.
Yeah.
So for the base, one of them was basically 2.
I don't even think I've started a blending sheet for that yet. I might have. I don't remember.
I thought you did.
I could have.
I know it's written down because Jordan wrote it down.
Been so long.
The dumps.
Yeah.
So I know that's actually written down. But yeah.
That was the last week or 2 of our lives. We had a good time at the golf outing. Thank you, everyone.
That was
for that.
That was phenomenal. Went perfect.
The day before was great here. Everyone was very nice.
Yep.
Someone left us a Black Saddle 12.
You can throw that in the garbage.
Because I left on Friday and it was sitting on the table. I was like, someone left a bottle.
The worst bottle
Went
of
and
whiskey.
picked it up. I told Jordan, they left us the worst bottle of whiskey known to man.
Terrible bottle of whiskey.
Yep.
We haven't had it in 6 years, but it was awful the last time we had it. So
perfect.
Where do you think that? You think that's MGP?
I don't know.
Whatever they did to it, they ruined.
I got the bottle in my truck. We can go look at it.
Well, I don't know that we ever gave a shit when we drank it the first time.
Probably not. We probably drank it. And we're like, oh god,
it was terrible.
So golf outing went great. Thank you.
It was awesome.
I did auction off someone's 8-iron, so if you're missing that, let me know.
They didn't claim it?
No one did.
Really? Probably because of the Malort shot. They're like, I'll buy a new 8-iron.
Yeah.
Then I had to do a Malort shot.
Tommy Armour 8-iron. I think I could get one for $15.
I was going to say, Goodwill that bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next
year we should do a 2-man scramble. Somewhere.
Make that the second outing?
Cash prize 2-man scramble. You do it in foursomes. Each team, it's
scores
completely
for the other one?
randomized pairing. You score for the other team.
Let's go down to like, what is it, Cedar Chase or whatever? The Lynx one?
That'd be cool.
Off 131?
Go to Pilgrims. Random partners? Oh.
Everyone has to know their handicap.
Oh, you have to establish one to be in it.
Yeah.
That would be, I don't know what our turnout would be. That'd be so fun.
We'll figure it out.
That would be so fun.
All right.
So every team was even. That would be a shit ton of work and a blast, though. You'd have to golf out of your, whoever golfed the best that day would win the thing. Because if the teams were
You wouldn't
even.
be with Klein.
No, I wouldn't. So we're not doing that.
Yep, there you go.
So
I'm getting Brandon Brown for that next year then.
That's fair. Me and Klein would absolutely smoke you, dude.
I mean, you couldn't win with fucking Chad on your team.
Chad's
a better golfer than Klein.
Some holes off, I'm being honest with you. How many birdies Chad have that day? None?
Shot a 73.
One? I hope he hears
shot a
this.
73.
This motherfucker needs to get his shit together.
We talked about it.
He's
6
so
inches
good
of
at
putt?
golf.
He would have been 4 or 5 under, though.
Yeah.
He burned so many lips.
Dude, he's so genuinely good at golf.
Uh-huh.
He said that was his 6th round in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good at golf. Shot 1 over, 2 over par, something like that.
1 over.
Whatever, yeah. I don't think he had, this was the problem. The problem was you getting strokes. Because when Brandon wasn't golfing great, you getting a stroke was holding the whole thing together for you guys.
Worked pretty well for my team.
And then I played like shit on the front, good on the back.
I'm never entering anything in the Grint that isn't Beach Hollow.
So it's just you're a 32. shooting in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat for everybody else.
That'd be a lot of fun for you guys.
That's neat. Yeah. All right.
All right. See you guys next week.
Bye.
I think that's everything.
We'll do some bluegrass samples now.
Perfect.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
See you guys later. All right.